Hey everyone, see Nightmare Senpai here coming at you with another video of Data Live Spirit Pledge. And one thing I do want to talk about in this video mostly is not just a little update that we had got, but also about the changes they're doing with the power levels and how they're doing it. I do want to go over that, and one thing that I do love about this update is the new loading screen and the background music for it. I gotta say it's like probably one of the best ones I've seen on there so far. I did like the Miura one as well, it was pretty good, but this one I just love how it's just animated, and the music with it too, it just sounds so good. Got the little flame pebbles here too. So the majority of this is just basically going to be the power levels of the spirits in general. But first, what we could go over is the new origami lolly that we got. Chumboyo, Chibi, whatever. Basically her younger self. If you haven't seen Data Live season 3, basically what it's based on. In order for you to get her interaction costume on this, it's basically just luck based gacha pulls. You do get one lollipop every day you log in. There is a chance to get her interaction costume through here. You could do one multi, or you could do 10 depending on how many you have. You can also buy some with gems, in which I kind of did, but I wasn't able to. Another thing they do have in the shop, in case you don't get it, you do get these along with, let me see if they're in the shop. No, but there are costume coupons, just the gold ones, not the new silver ones, sadly. I don't know why. But what they do have in here is not only her interaction costume, but also Kurumi's Gothic Lolita costume that they had back not that quite a while ago. It only costs 100. I already have it, so there's no point in me getting another one. You don't really get anything out of it. So what I'll probably do is wait to see if I do get her interaction costume. If not, I'll probably have to put some more money into this so I could get it. Nothing really else, unless you do want a Miyuri interaction costume. It's not going to be the HD one or like the premium quality one. Gotta love the Kurumi costume, but it is gonna be, this is the one that's the premium one, the one that you buy. This is the other one that you get to the shop, the normal one. But also, if you're not aware, or if you've been absent from the game, along with when they released that costume for me, they also released a new battle costume for her. So I'm liking it, I'm digging it. It wasn't that bad. They do have a bundle for it, in which I bought a set of items separately. So I mean, it was in my opinion, it was a pretty good deal on that. I had no problem doing that. But okay, so one thing they did add about the spirits on their leveling is this. And what this is basically, if you want to, you can only do it every 5 levels, but you basically use your XP cards, get this up to every 5 levels. So mine's already at 5, but when you get to 5, you're able to increase specific stats of the spirit that you want, or the spirit stats. And every 5, of course, they give you 5. So when you get it to, like, if I get it to level 8 after this, I'll have like 3 more. And these are basically all the basic attribute stats. It will be on this right here. This is basically what it's increasing, is all this. So what you kind of do want to focus on, depending on your character that you're using, is what they focus on specifically. I'm not really worried about defense on Kurumi, since she does get regen when you do her City of Devouring Time ability. And as long as you could dodge good on this game, you're pretty much good. You don't really have to worry about HP with Kurumi. Another thing is that her third skill does have invincibility frames for a good while after the majority of her animations, so you're pretty much good on that. And especially if you could get her time up consistently and keep it there, you're pretty much set. You do use her first and third skill. Second skill is not that great. Her normal attacks you don't really do. The only thing I'm really probably going to be focusing on Kurumi specifically is maybe attacks and crit rates. I do know that's probably what she would do best in, so I'll probably be focusing on that for her. Now, in order for you to get this, your characters do have to be EX rank. Seeing as I only have Yuzuru, Kurumi, and Toka EX rank so far, I've been slacking on farming everyone else's shards. So, but once you do, you basically first is you level up 1 through 5. You use your XP cards only, and then hold on, because I know that's not the only thing. So we'll do Toka-chan. Put that at level 4. Make that level 5. Got one more. Now, if I want to go to unlock the next 5 levels, I can either use 5 Toka shards. I don't know why I said chard. Or you could do 60 of the universal shards. Either way. So it's either you get these or you farm the shards again. This is something that I'm glad I did not do, which was convert these into the universal shards. I kind of felt like I probably should keep the the character shards, just in case he might bring something out like this. So I didn't really keep much, but you know, it was something that I decided to keep just in case something passed for mobile games that I played. One of the few that I did play that did something like this was League of Angels Fire Raiders. We were at a standstill at 5-star, and they kind of made it a 6-star, but you had to farm more shards. So I was glad I kind of did waste some shards back then with that game. But thinking back on it, when I first kept first EX rank Kurumi, I was just thinking, I was like, maybe I should keep it just in case. And I'm kind of glad I did. So for Kurumi, I don't think it's any of these specifically. I think it's basically the second attributes. So she does have 6.14% and 38.56%. I forgot what specifically each of these stands for. I do know I have it on the Discord channel, so I will have to look over it. But I'm pretty sure I want to focus on this and this. Penetration rate. All her skills pretty much do high penetration rates, so you don't really have to worry about that. I think honestly you might want to worry about attack, crit, and crit damage for Kurumi at least. Toka, I would pretty much say the same. Everyone else is probably just dependent on pretty much just power, or not power, attacks. I just it's all dependent on what they excel in, honestly. I mean, you're mostly doing attacking. You don't really have to worry about HP unless, you know, you're doing fairly bad with dodging. But I mean, that's all improved later on as you play more. So I think with Kurumi, I think I found out what I wanted to do. Probably go with this icon and this icon more than likely. I gotta find out which one's the crit. I forgot which one's crit. So it wasn't that one. Sure wasn't those, even though that looks like defense. I don't think I saw it anywhere. Oh, it's right here. So we'll go ahead and increase it by 0.5%. Why not? And let's say I do want to switch it out. I could always reset it in case I don't like it. So I mean, you could toy around with it, which is good. So for Toka, she's pretty much excelling pretty much the same area, except I don't have anything here. I'll come back to Toka later. So another thing is, since we're talking about the power levels of the characters, they did increase your max level to 70. So 70 is going to be the new max level. I don't know why that's still there. I already changed it. So you basically do get 10 more. I have not done any of this in so long. You do get 10 more of the skill feathers, whatever you want to call it, skill points. So what you can do is you can fill up some of these that you're missing that you may want to. I'm not using this for Kudami. It's basically health regen on hit. It's basically dodge rate for this one right here. This is increasing your range for the first skill. This one's actually pretty good and decent. You do have to increase your dodge rate though. So you get 20% dodge rate for 3 seconds. I don't even know why I had these unlocked. If you are worried about HP, you can, I guess, get this. You should be able to get us some good HP back. Oh, I need 15. Bleh. Dum, bum, bum. Hey. Come on. There we go. So, I mean, with these extra, I mean, I could. I don't know why I have these, honestly. So, well, I mean, why not? I mean, this is extra boss damage. I'll keep these here, and when I get more, I'll just put it on this and go for boss damage, I guess. Anyways, so you basically get 10 more skill points. Yeah, your character's level is going to increase higher, so that means your power level is going to increase higher. So that's one thing. Another thing is your fairies. They added, and these are only for 5-star fairies. I don't. Wait, can you do these on 4-star? Don't even know why I'm checking. I think I just dismounted every. I'm not gonna check right here. No, I mean, I'll forget. Check with this one. Okay, yeah. So it's only 5 stars. I'm pretty sure it's the 5-star 15 cost. Why did it go to her? Yeah, so it's only been the 5-star 15 cost fairies, those high premium ones that you could star up. I probably should have done more research on that when I. Hello? It's another update. I will have to translate this later on. I'm pretty sure these are stage fixes. That was something I was not expecting. I was wondering what the hell happened. I was like, I better not have got banned. I haven't done anything wrong. Not that I know of. I'm gonna do this real quick. Update. Oh my god. Scared the crap out of me. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So back to where we were. So, fairies. 5-star 15 cost only. You could star up the fairies. Each fairy has their own limits or their own materials that you need. I'm pretty sure these stay the same. Let me check this one. Wait, no, not this one. I already started up this one plus. Gotta get it to plus, and then on the next one after that, I get it to 6-star. Okay, so each fairy probably has their own different ones. Anyways, since we're here. So you get these materials, you farm them again, doing your stages. It tells you where you can farm them. I have no idea what that is. Anyways. And here, you pick a 5-star fairy that has. Oh, is it sharing that symbol? It's sharing this. Sharing that symbol right there. Pretty sure it's different as well. Okay, it's the same. Damn it! What was it called? I don't think it's Kabbalah symbol. Or is it Kabbalah symbol? Oh, okay, so it's the same. You're basically sharing the same Kabbalah symbol in order to, for that specific fairy that you want to star up. So this is basically kind of like what it was whenever you were trying to change their stats. You can only use it with the same Kabbalah symbol. So with this one, it's basically like a trident symbol. I can only use the 5-star fairies that have that symbol. Put that symbol there, or put that fairy there. Get the shards. I'll show you an example. Okay, I have like 23 of these boxes that I've been saving, so do that. Bam. Bam. Wait, ask me if you want to proceed. And there you go. Start up our. So now I have a plus on this one. I can raise it up to 55. I don't have enough gold. I don't have enough gold. Bam. Some gold for me there. What the hell? Hello? This is not my day. Anyways, I'll be right back as soon as I get this situated. Probably have to force close this and do some shenanigans with it. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, where was I doing? I was selling my gold. Stupid ass, we gotta hit max. Okay, I'm probably not gonna make it to the next one anyways. Why do I keep forgetting where they're at? Aha! 55. As you can see, stats increase as well. So that's basically how the starting up works. This is another powering function in a sense to increase your spirit's power levels and stats as well. So there's that. Another thing that we gotta talk about is their bondings. And recently we were only, or recently I should say for a while, we were only stuck on 3, and then updates came and an update finally happened. We're able to unlock the last 2. So these are also in accordance with your fairies as the cost. It's like C 59 out of 69. So this is also another reason why the leveling and the ranking increase as well. So each of these bonds have their own specific how should I say, have their own specific stats that you gain from them, and they also in a set right here. So if I use the Chinese New Year ones, I will get this set effect right here. So this is another way to get your bonds. You can only have 3 sets at a time. You can also mix these up with the 2 sets, or the 2 pairs for a set, 3 pairs, and so on and so on. So there's that. And then of course you gotta level them up. And then you gotta star them up. And so yeah, that's just the grinding continuing over and over. This is something you should expect as games stay online longer and longer, because they kind of want to find a way to add more stuff, and then with that they're bringing in more difficult things for you to do, so that way you can keep playing the game. Another thing that they added was gemstones. Each of these gemstones start off at a certain rarity, with starting at D and going all the way up to triple S. And what these gemstones do is they increase the specific ability that the slots in. And if you don't know, it's basically in accordance. Top left is your normal attacks, bottom left skill 1, top right skill 3, bottom right skill 2. And if you don't know, they basically have the symbol right here. Let's see how it changes every single time. These basically just increase the damage that the skill does, or whatever you're doing performs, to increase damage output. And then of course you have extra effects whenever you get them to stars. So in here I don't have any extra ones for Kurumi, but say, shit, did not mean to do that. So when you're in this page right here, tap on this, and these are all the ones that you have like dupes. I don't have any, but say if I did, if I wanted to make a random S one, I would select 3. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. I will select 3 B ranks or 4 B ranks, and then we'll make a random A rank one, and so on and so on. These are just these right here are what you need in order to make your S ranked ones, and of course later on your double S, and then finally make your triple S. And here's the cost of each one in order to make that specific one once you allocate or put your 4 in. And then here you gotta grind for these to make your S, and then your double S, and then your triple S. So that's basically your power levels on how everything's gonna go on further and further. They're probably more than likely going to add more ways to increase your power levels, find ways to increase your stats. They could also do is, I know they have gemstones, but they could also add ways to how your character certainly performs. They could have ways to increase Kurumi's time. I know you could do that with her angel's passive abilities, but they could also do it with other items, so that way you can experiment with other angel passives, and you could make even more deadlier combos than you can now. For Yuzuru, they could probably give more energy regen per hit or something like that. Starting wind energy, or have it to where she has increased wind energy and increase the capacity. Miku's, they can increase the notes, and they can also increase it to where when she's at max notes or she's in her diva phase, I guess you could say, she gains increased power and stuff like that. I mean, there's lots of ways they could go about just doing all of this. I know Toka doesn't have really much except she doesn't really excel in anything. Inverse Toka, they could always put a way to increase her negative energy or her inverse kind of power, and just have it to where she's max. Instead of you doing an ultimate to increase the damage, you could have it to where all her skills do increase damage for a limited time or something like that, and then it depletes, so that you kind of like maybe have you probably do more damage that way, and then by the time before it runs out, you can increase it. You could use your ultimate, and bam, you could do like even more damage in DPS that way. There's lots of ways you could go about it with increasing the power, so it's not really that bad. I just hope that doesn't go into the TW server, in which, oh well, costumes, they give you power levels, or if you pull dupe fairies you get more powers and stuff like that. That's just gonna make the game more pay to win. Right now it's in a sense, yeah, you could say it's pay to win, but you're not really competing much except for maybe in the new Kabbalah function and the endless dungeon. But even at that, you get like, it's not really, where is it at? It's not really much of a competition. Oh, I could do my 5. Do this real quick. Damn, I couldn't open my chest. Ooh, I got a 4-star. Oh wait, no, that's not a 4-star. That's a blue. That's for Kurumi. I don't even use the second skill. Oh, I'm just gonna put it. Where the hell is it? I always forget. Okay, so you have this ring. I'm 16th and I haven't even done nothing. But if I go higher, no, I could probably do some competitions. And bam, yeah, you left the slot open for the pack. Ooh, dice. That's not good. Oh, okay, I was ranked 16th. I didn't even do anything. But no one's doing anything. I guess people gave up. I know I gave up because I didn't really work on any other spirits. I kind of stopped. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, they have this ranking as well, 48. But once I do something, I'll get up there. That's not bad. And these, each tier you rank up, of course you're gonna get more rewards. And these are basically the rewards you get for your tiers. I'm pretty sure they're competing in them. These are all gonna, and then here are your season rewards. So this is basically your seasons, in which so many days or like a month's time frame you get these, and these are going to be your weeklies or whenever this ends. I'm pretty sure that's like, so it's like a whole 7 days. And then here you have your I would call them Kabbalah cards, I guess, in a say, or Kabbalah abilities. These all could affect your spirits in different ways. I will have to do translations on these. I forgot to do it. But each one of them give you specific ability stats, or maybe like, see for here, this could mean it probably has to do something with the time regen. I do know when you're competing, you can only put in so much. Kind of don't want to start it because I don't have anything prepared. Okay, so I can put in 3 different ones, 3 different 1-star ones. Shit. And bam, I get all these. So if I was to use Toka, I don't even know who the other 2 are. Anyways, I'm not really focused on those. I would get these specific power boosts or whatever they offer for a character. So that's how this works. These, if you collect dupes when you open them, they within so many right here. I'm pretty sure these count for 5 each time you open a pack of them or dupe. No, it's randomized. That's right, it's randomized. So you can increase the level. The cost stays the same, which is good. So I haven't got any dupes of these. I know it sucks, it blows. Well, I got a dupe of this. Yay. No dupes of those. And here you basically go through these, bam. You go through these, and you're done with those. And then you go through all of these, and this is what the boss gets, and stuff like that. All the enemies you have to face. But unlike the endless dungeon, where you go to the 200 floors for right now, here you can only use the character, I believe it's 3 times. So within all these, you can only use the character 3 times. So if you want to save your best for last, you can use your last 3 here, and then you can use all your other weak characters that you can't proceed. Hopefully you can use them here. So that's how this works. It's a lot different. And then here is where you spend your stuff and things. You get your free one here. Bam. You spend your gems here. You can spend your these that you get, which you used for your runes or your gemstones, and then you can get your random ones here. So if I was to use 400 here, I got one for, I think that's origami or mana, and you can only do these like once. I think that's like 2 hours refresh time. So there's quite a bit of stuff to do. It's not that bad. Power levels, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more here. Your theater mode here, we got the freaking, I'm pretty sure that's is that Kaguya? No, it's Yuzuru. So I'm pretty sure the next theater mode we're gonna get is Yuzuru based. I don't know what they're gonna do here. Another thing they added with the update is you could always you could do, instead of doing it 1 at a time, you could do 5 runs in 1 run, 1 playthrough, and that counts towards your 5 tickets, which is good because that saves a lot of time. This is something I really hated doing and grinding a lot because I had to do it 5 times, yada yada yada. If you don't know, here as well, load. You can do this 3 times, kind of like we did in story mode. So, but no versus tickets to increase it as well. So there's gonna be stuff like that as well. Anyways, so power levels, they're gonna keep going up. I'm pretty sure later on they're gonna add some other stuff as well. In my opinion, if I was to say, this game's doing pretty good. Some complaints I would have is that when they bring out stuff, sometimes I don't think about how they could, like with story, when they first brought out theater mode, I was thinking like, why don't they have where we could do it, or we could sweep it, or we could not sweep, just play through it 1 time like we do in story mode and it counts for 3 runs. That's something that should have been implemented in the beginning. The boss multiple time in 1 run, that's something that they could have done. There's just I just wish they would sometimes think a little bit more ahead of time, unless they're just trying to push out an update for people to enjoy first, see how they like it, and then go from there. I mean, that's totally fine with me. I would have to say as well, I wish they would, if they're gonna bring like a premium costume, like okay, like what they did with Kurumi, you kind of, what was it with diamonds or gems? I'm pretty sure you had to buy them. Oh no, when they first brought it out, it was when they had the exchange for the bells and stuff like that, and you just couldn't, you weren't guaranteed unless you probably bought the bells. I just wish, if for people who play this game and they don't want to spend money, they could also make it to where it would cost quite a bit of gems for you to get that costume, like we're doing here with origami. Like I'm pretty sure, like okay, once we get like all our spirits and stuff like that and their fairies, like if they, especially in this one, since they didn't really bring anything new out except they brought these two gachas back, Mayuri's a big deal since he's a limited character. But within that time frame, say for me, since I already have like pretty much everybody, I don't really need to spend gems or hearts to get, like, to go for a raid up on Natsumi or Mayuri or Mayuri's fairies, because you kind of do want to spend gems to get, to kind of want to EX rank her. They could do stuff like what they're doing right now with origami, where if you have extra gems that you just have lying around that you maybe you're like, oh well, it's gonna be quite a while before they bring out a next gacha, and which they're not, because if you don't know, they have Angel Origami coming and her spirit from Data Life 3, and with that being confirmed, I could pretty much guarantee 100% say that Devil Origami is going to come in, which is her inverse, so that's something to look forward to and to start saving your gems for. But with stuff like this that they could do, that they could always add more of these events where you could get some good costumes, some good interactions and battle costumes that just cost gems, and that's it. That's something I would have to say that they should do more often. So this game's doing good. I'm enjoying every bit of it. I honestly don't even know when to quit. I'm just playing this and my other mobile games as well. So anyways, with that note, I will leave you guys on the next one, and I will be here enjoying my Kurumi Nico physics here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.